This is the first ever National Tourism Parliamentary Governance Conference held in Bo this year, which was organized by the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs. The conference was aimed at enlightening members of parliament on their roles towards the development of tourism and cultural sectors in areas of policy formation, legislation, regulations and infrastructure, among others. During the presentation, the Director of Tourism and the Director of Culture, Mohammed Jallo and Fode Jallo respectively, broadened the knowledge of parliamentarians and also highlighted a series of roles they think parliamentarians should engage on to ensure the development of tourism sector.
To ensure that we prevent unclear and sometimes conflicting legislation. Madam Minister mentioned it. Some of the legislation, they affect the work of the tourism sector.
The session was an interactive one as many MPs appreciated the move and applauded the ministry for such an important initiative. They also made salient contributions towards the development of tourism.
The first person that really had wanted for our laws in the area of tourism to be reviewed, because if you look at tourism, it's diversified. It covers a lot of other issues. It covers energy, water, roads. It even covers business.
All that has been said is relating to what it is as a process. Because for tourism to be one of the best, there must be an efficient and good budget that will surface wherever, because you'll find it very difficult to see a tourist coming in this year. What that tourist sees is what that tourist sees the coming year. But if we have a good budget that will transform the environment on a regular basis, then you see how different it is.
Parliamentarians, according to the Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Dr. Abbas Bundu, must be ready to enact progressive laws and regulations that will make tourism an interactive sector and also adapt an integrated and multifaceted approach to the tourism governance system.
Both government and parliament alike, we have unquestionably an important role to play to make tourism truly alive and rewarding Israel, and thus become much more than a pipe dream. But we have to be ready to enact progressive laws and regulations to turn tourism around for the better and make it really attractive and sustainable.
The Minister of Tourism, Dr. Memunatu Pratt, after all this, expects the cooperation of all parliamentarians, MVs and other sectors to help tourism thrive.
The outcome is that already they are now highly sensitized and fully informed to open up dialogue. So like those problems which we're having with other ministries, wherein or maybe other committee members that can just go to some area and start maybe to implement their mandate, I think that is going to be a thing of the past. So they now know that whatever they want to do, they have to talk to the tourism committee and then they have to talk to the Ministry of Tourism. I mean, the second output is that they are also going to go out now with full ideas as to how they themselves can serve as advocates, not only in Parliament, but then in their constituencies.
This gesture by tourism to move Parliament in Bo in order to start a national discussion around tourism is a good initiative that will help boost the sector and also help in the development of Sierra Leone. SLBC News are Fatima Kamara reporting from Bo.